And look, like in about 2 seconds, I turn into a 5-year-old child. Why? Because I am very excited about rugby at the moment. In one particular lane, with the Rugby World Cup around the corner, the Springbok women are calling on all of us, every member of this nation, to walk with them through the powerful +1 campaign. Finally, we get our +1. We're invited. It's a movement of unity, it's of pride, and it's of a growing belief that we are seeing not just off the field, but most importantly on it from the ladies themselves. And joining us in studio to share their journey and what this moment means for the Springbok women are Nomsa Mokwai, Sizo Pila, Solonsi, and Eloise Webb. Can we get a resounding applause from our non-existent studio audience? Yeah! And what I like about you guys, you'll cheer for yourselves, you'll cheer for each other, because you know, not so long ago, there weren't legions of screaming fans for women's rugby at all. There were barely any women playing rugby down south. And now you're playing against the best rugby teams in the world and giving them stick. How are you? I know it's between games at the moment, so that's a loaded question, but how is the camp at the moment?
The camp at the moment is full of excitement, a lot of excitement. Obviously, no sport or big tournament is prepared without nerves and...
It must be there.
Like, yeah, but you have to be present. But excitement. She
says, but she looks terrified. Are you a little bit terrified? No, you must be. No, I got to say, because I've had a front row seat to watch the physical development of this side. And that, I think, is unfortunately, that generally takes generations to build in that kind of strength and speed, the groundwork that needs to happen at development level. And you guys seem to have sped that up in the space of about 2-3 years. What is the key? What is working in this team so well at the moment, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's something that you mentioned. Physicality is one of the big things for us.
The ring of death or something, I think you call it, yes.
If you look at our forwards, then you can just imagine that. So, yeah, it's good to be part of that, and I think physicality was always part of our team culture, and we want to be known as a physical team. And not all of us are physical, but if you train against these people, then listen.
You learn very quickly.
yeah, 100%.
Can you stop smiling with such an evil look on your face?
It's her type of game, right?
Exactly.
So
that's kind of what you're paid to do, so that's all right.
It's
Don't temper that.
It's my job.
A far sweeter smile coming from that side, which I know dissolves on game day. But there is a reason why you guys play out of your skins week in and week out. And I know we're building up to a World Cup, which is a massive, almost kind of new territory. You're going to need a +1. I'm ready. We are all ready.
As long as you're ready.
We are. Well, as ready as we're going to be for a World Cup. What does that mean, knowing that the nation is going to step up beside you? And you know how we roll as a country when it comes to sport, when it comes to rugby, when it comes to our women. I absolutely love the fact. But what does it mean to you as a player?
It gives us like a source of belief, knowing that we have people at home backing us, like recognizing us and actually supporting us.
What does it take to do this when there aren't the structures around you? And I'll use New Zealand as an example that has decades of rugby structure propelling them to where they are right now, playing this beautiful game. Not so much on our case. For you to get to this point, what has it taken to get you?
One thing is, if you dwell on the limited resources and whose infrastructure and all of that, then you don't really work hard. You're already losing the battle. So it takes a lot of heart and believe in yourself first, and then every other thing just comes naturally. But a lot of heart and a lot of self-belief.
The grind.
Yes.
You just grind.
Yes.
So we are ready to grind for you, ladies. How do we do it? For the +1 campaign, what do you want from us? What do you need from us for your build-up now towards the World Cup? What would you like for South Africa to bring to your table?
Yeah. Starting from being available for this coming weekend's game, and also like marketing us on social media, like that will...
Yeah. And showing up. Like last weekend we had a great crowd and it was amazing to see. So we're really moving in the right direction. People are backing us as a team and we can feel it, and it's amazing to be part of that. So we'll bring the performances and...
Well, you proved that.
Exactly. So we'll show up, and hopefully the nation will show up for us.
For me, I've got a daughter who's got an older brother. So there's obviously a lot of physicality in our house. And I always warn him, I'm like, she's got a female mentality, which means she's probably going to work twice as hard as you to get to that point. When you look up in an Athlone stadium, and I love there are certain stadiums, and Mbombela has a bit of this, where it gets a name for itself, that it's a difficult place to come and play. And if that's just our label at the moment, that we are tough to play against, I like that in World Rugby. When you look up and you see in the Athlone Stadium young girls watching you play, not a captive audience of South African mad rugby men, but young South African girls who don't belong to the South African narrative of the past, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, and it's a loud crowd. I won't lie to you, it's a loud crowd. You try and play and hear yourself while they're also screaming. So, but realizing that they're there, they just traveled there to watch us play, it's overwhelming, and it's just a nice feeling, man. Like, we inspiring the young generation. People are coming out, the kids are coming out, and they understand what we're doing and what it takes. They come out to watch our training sessions, and that...
I know, I also sneak in from time to time, and I'll catch a glance, but what I'm liking most about this equation is that they're playing rugby, that they are embracing this beautiful game, because there are resources there. We just need to tap into it and redirect. Young girls watching right now, we've got the most amazing, empowered, passionate viewership of young South African women, or in fact, women all across America, the world, watching right now. Maybe each one of you can give us just one sentence to motivate them. And it's not necessarily just for the Springbok woman, but I think for all women in South Africa at the moment, maybe we need that voice. But what would you say to the young girls watching right now?
Basically, one thing, hard work beats talent.
Yes.
Hard work beats talent.
Definitely. If you look at our team, we're a very resilient team. Yes, we all come from different backgrounds, so it doesn't matter where you come from. If you love the sport and you put everything in it, you can succeed in it.
Hey, for your sisters.
Yes, I will say even the results, if the results are not on your side, never stop working. I mean, it's possible. We never thought we could be here. I mean, we're here now. Like, who would have thought?
I can remember doing interviews with only men asking about women's rugby, like 5 years ago. It's insane. You are going to a World Cup. What are we talking about? This is crazy. Well, if you can get to the Athlone Stadium, that's our first point, our jumping off point, and then we will be the +1 for these ladies. But right now, they've got a +1 waiting for them on the other side of the studio. I think she is a little bit nervous, so go gentle, please, on my very good friend, Carissa, over there. I'm going to send you ladies off. You can go and join Carissa for a little bit of a warm-up session. You guys can please play along as well. You can move the coffee table, start stretching, because our official warm-up with the Springbok ladies is about to begin.